Lucknow Super Giants versus Delhi Capitals, a new rivalry in town. We all know why. The first game Delhi Capitals had with Lucknow Super Giants at Delhi's makeshift home ground at Vizag, it was an exciting last over thriller that we all enjoyed. So obviously there was a lot of excitement for this when finally Rahul was also going to play in this game because he had missed the first game due to his daughter's birth. And now when Rahul was returning to Lucknow, but as a person from another team, all eyes on everyone. Rishabh Pant, will he finally fire Rahul? How is he going to react? Sanjeev Goenka, how is he going to react? Loads of excitement, and already a new rivalry has started brewing. But was the game that exciting? Not at all. Delhi Capitals won the toss and elected to field first. I would say it's a good decision because they do have batsmen that are probably more suited to chasing, and it's an away pitch, so you kind of have no idea how it's going to react. What's a safe total? It's usually safer to chase and trust your bowling in the first innings itself. The pitch. It was a red soil pitch. Clearly they didn't want to give a black soil pitch because Delhi Capitals has the spinners that would completely choke Lucknow Super Giants. But the red soil, it assists batsmen as well. It also assists the pacers with their bounce and a little bit of swing. So a double-edged sword for Lucknow Super Giants. And they didn't expect what was coming for them. Let's begin the innings. Lucknow Super Giants started batting, and as always, Markram and Marsh had a good start. They maximized the power play. Best part about the power play though from Delhi Capitals was Akshar Patel finished his 4 overs quota, 3 overs within the power play and 1 over just after the power play. And he only gave away 29 runs. How economical was that? Because there was 2 right-handers and a left-arm spinner suits it, and he knows there's 2 more destructive left-handers coming up. 3 more left-handers actually. Nicholas Puran, Rishabh Pant, even though not in form, but he knows he can be destructive. And David Miller. So Akshar Patel did really well to finish off his quota right away and use his other bowlers when the left-handers would come. Now, Lucknow had come up with the same team. Delhi Capitals finally dropped Mohit Sharma and brought in Jamira, a Sri Lankan fast bowler who bowls at quite a good pace, definitely faster than Mohit Sharma. And he made an impact right away. He was very economical, he was not easy to play, and he got Markram's wicket. Once Markram's wicket was gone, Marsh didn't look in as good of a touch. Nicholas Puran was out very quickly, although that was Mitchell Starc who got him out yet again. He had got him out in the first innings itself, he got him out in this second innings as well. As in the Delhi versus Lucknow and the Lucknow versus Delhi. Both of the times, Mitchell Starc got Nicholas Puran. Nicholas Puran got out. It was a matter of time. Is Pant going to come? Abdul Samad was promoted instead. He is a finisher. He's not a middle order batsman, so he had no clue what to do. He started going from ball 1 right away, and he got out pretty much quite early. And then people expected, would Pant come? Nope. They finally took impact sub as Badoni, which is Mayank Yadav was not going to come in the second innings. Badoni started building up a partnership, and then Miller was also promoted. But Badoni was the only one who was doing the run scoring. Miller does not look in as good of a touch. People kept expecting Pant to come. What is Rishabh Pant doing? Are they saving him due to his out of form? Or was there something else? Actually, Rishabh Pant had a slight injury on his right hand. But is that an excuse? We will never know. Personally, I think he should have just come up top the order or just open, score as many runs as you can, and just not waste the time. Wasting Pant or not being so demoted, it shows cowardice, an act of cowardice. As a captain, you should be able to take more responsibility. Not everyone is 100% fit in this IPL. It's a long season. Many people play with niggles. And what they do is they either just come up the order, finish off their job and go back, or they at least have a certain role where they maximize their impact. So Pant should have done just that. But the only guy who scored runs for Lucknow Super Giants was Markram, a little bit of Marsh, and Badoni. And they settled for a below par total of about, the target was 160. So how is Delhi going to react? We all know how unpredictable Lucknow is. It's their home ground. Is Rishabh Pant going to pull off a thriller? Well, there was something unexpected by Rishabh Pant. He used 4 different bowlers in the first 4 overs in the power play. And guess what happened? 1 wicket came out. Karun Nayak got out by a tricky bowl by Markram. It was a nothing sort of a delivery, but because he was starting to look into attack, he got out. But then came Rahul, who completely stabilized the innings. Abhishek Purell looked in good touch. It was like a mirror image of the chase Virat Kohli and Devdutt Padikkal had done against Punjab Kings. there's nothing much more to say because once Porel got out, bulk of the run scoring was done. Akshar Patel came in and just chipped in his runs, and it was easy pickings for them, and Delhi Capitals won by 8 wickets with about 2 overs to spare. So what a massive response by someone like Rahul. He even scored a half century there. He did not even celebrate. Nothing. No fancy celebrations like he did in Bengaluru. So the drama that people were expecting that Rahul would have, nothing. He just scored his runs, got the 2 points for the team, job done, move on to the next game. So that was pretty, you could say, mature or something expected from him. That is classy Rahul. As a gentleman. He is a true gentleman. There's nothing more to talk about in the innings. I definitely expected Lucknow Super Giants to have an X factor. I finally thought Pant would fire, but he completely demoted himself. Whether it was his decision or the management's, we will never know. The turning point, as we could say, was probably Nicholas Puran's wicket, as it has always been the case for Lucknow Super Giants. In the past 3 matches, Nicholas Puran has not scored much. Either bowlers have figured him out well, or there's too much pressure on him to deliver. Slight weaknesses of Lucknow Super Giants are coming out. They need to sort out their impact player. Is Badoni going to be it, or Mayank Yadav, or whatever? So they need to sort that out. Ravi Bishnoi, sometimes he looks like he's one of the best leg spinners in the world. Sometimes he looks completely clueless. Chahal at least was, when he looks out of form, he looked out of form for a couple of matches. But once he's in form now, every game, every delivery looks like it's going to be a wicket-taking delivery. His confidence is back, his mojo is back. But Ravi Bishnoi has been hot and cold. Shardul Thakur has been very, very hot and cold, very inconsistent. Avesh Khan has been doing the bulk of the bowling. Prince Yadav is very, very impressive. I think he's been doing a very, very good job with his pace. Bowls up to 145, 147. They really need to bring back Mayank Yadav. If he's really unfit, then don't put him in the squad. There's no point putting him in impact sub. He should be a show starter. He was retained for your team. So that's the conclusion. They need to sort out, have a little bit more clarity, and Pant really needs to get going. It's high time he delivers. Because if Pant is not in form, I don't think these guys can reach the playoffs, or even if they do, lift the trophy. In order for Lucknow to go ahead, Pant needs to come in form. Delhi Capitals, seems like their top order is finally sorted. Even if Faf is injured, they pretty much give confidence to Porel and Karunaya. They trust Rahul at number 3. Number 4 would probably be Akshar. Depending on the situation, maybe they'll send up Tristan Stubbs. But if Tristan Stubbs is at number 5, you have Asutosh at number 6 and Vipraj at number 7. They probably need to sort out their impact player right now as well. Who is it going to be? So we didn't get an impact player this time. If Samir Rizvi is going to be an impact player, give him that trust. If he's not, then because last time they used Ferreira as an impact player. So that clarity is still not there. Thankfully, they didn't need an impact player today, but they need to clear that out for bigger games. Overall, 2 strong teams. I thought Lucknow would have an edge, but Delhi Capitals had a dominant win. Clearly, they are the better side than Lucknow right now. My man of the match would definitely be Akshar Patel. It takes guts to bowl the first over as a spinner when you know there's attacking batsmen like Markram and Marsh. It takes guts to bowl those 4 overs on trot. And he contributed with the bat as well. He scored 33 out of 18, 19 deliveries. He's come a long way as a captain and as a player. And there's one thing I wanted to add. If you look at the points table, the one thing I've noticed is the teams that were crying for having more retention spots and who retained more than, you could say, 2 or 3 players from their team, are pretty much on the bottom half of the table. The teams who wanted as minimum of retentions as possible or didn't care about retentions, they wanted a fresh team. Those teams are on the top of the table. Maybe Gujarat Titans is an exception, but they were very smart with their retentions and they built a very good team around that core. Interesting point, but we still have a long way to go in this tournament, so we'll find out. Who knows, Mumbai Indians or even Chennai Super Kings makes a comeback, because last year this was the same position RCB was in, and they had made a comeback, win the games on trot and qualified. So let's see what happens. That's it for the post-match analysis, and let's now go into the match preview of Sunrisers Hyderabad versus Mumbai Indians. It's going to be at Hyderabad. I'm definitely sure Hyderabad's going to give a flat pitch to nullify any sort of sharpness that Mumbai Indians bowling has. They might look to play Bumrah cautiously, but the rest of the bowlers, if there's a flat pitch, could go for runs, and that is what Hyderabad would be looking for. So definitely they would want to look to bat first. I don't think it would matter for them who bats first. as long as the pitch is flat. It's going to be a high run fest in my opinion. 230, 240. Don't be surprised if 250, another 250 is going to be chased there. Although there's not much at stake for Hyderabad, but there's a lot at stake for Mumbai Indians if they want to go ahead for qualifiers. The teams, obviously Mumbai Indians is firing all cylinders, from Rohit Sharma to Surya Kumar Yadav to Rickleton to Tilak Verma, Namandir, Hardik Pandya, Mitchell Santner. Trent Bolt has been looking out of sorts lately, but he'll be fine. Deepak Chahar has been amazing now. Bumrah is just Bumrah. Hyderabad, they still need other batsmen to start clicking. Ishan Kishan, Klassen and Travis Head. They need to be as consistent, even more consistent now. Abhishek Sharma can't do the bulk of the lifting again. The bowlers need to step up. So it'll be a very interesting game to see what Hyderabad has up their sleeve, how the game is going to be. I think it's going to be a crazy game, run fest. I personally think Mumbai Indians will be able to put a very above par total and defend it, or they'll be able to chase it quite easily as well. I do not see Hyderabad competing with the team as hungry as Mumbai right now. Mumbai Indians is the most dangerous team once they go onto a winning streak after a few losses. Don't be surprised if Mumbai Indians qualify and end up winning this trophy. So my prediction is Mumbai Indians in any situation, regardless of the pitch, regardless of the amount of runs, regardless of the amount of wickets, whatever the conditions, Mumbai Indians is going to beat Hyderabad quite convincingly. So that's it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, do press the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do go subscribe to it. And do go follow me on my Instagram, as I post my predictions of my cricket matches on my Instagram stories. So that's it for today's video, guys. We'll see you tomorrow to see what happens in an exciting game like Sunrisers Hyderabad versus Mumbai Indians. So see you guys tomorrow. Take care.